Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Newington High School Spring Band Concert 2022. Let's hear it. We are thrilled to be here and welcome you to the most normal concert these students have had in 2 years and 5 months or so. So we are thrilled to be back and really playing for you. So let's hear it. Yes. So for those who don't know, my name is Stephen Brooks. I'm the orchestra and band director here, and it's my pleasure to welcome you and introduce our first ensemble, which is our NHS Drumline, under the direction of NHS grad and class of 2013, I think, Tommy Ropes, who went on to play in the Yukon marching band, the Drumline there as well. So we're thrilled that he's been willing to continue to work. We're able to pay for him to work with the Drumline in the fall, and he volunteered to keep working with these guys all winter and spring. It's been amazing. So they've been really progressing and having a great time. So thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy, so much for all your time and dedication. NHS Drumline. Good moment to remind you to silence your devices if you have one in your pocket. We've all been there. So this next group is our wind ensemble. We have 2 levels of band here at Newington High School, and students have a chance to audition for this group for their sophomore year. So these students are all sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Of course, very heavy on our seniors, as you can see by our red flowers back there. Our first selection is titled Armenian Dances, and I've really been looking forward to presenting this piece to you. We were beginning to work on it in 2020, in that spring, and we were really excited about it, and we tabled it, obviously, since then. And this year, the seniors really wanted, they were sophomores, some of them, and they remembered working on it and really wanted to pull it out. I have never been brave enough to try this piece because it is challenging in a number of different ways. It has not only a lot of notes and fast tempos, but it has a lot of exposed, thinly scored sections where you only have a few players playing at one time. And that takes a lot of courage, and it takes great sound and great intonation, and that's something we've been working on these last few years. So I'm really proud to present this piece to you, Armenian Dances, the first time I'm conducting it in a concert, and I think you'll be really proud of these students for their work. Alfred Reed's Armenian Dances. Thank you again. I hope you could visualize the Armenian festival and the folk dances happening. Those were all historical Armenian folk dances that Alfred Reed used to base around for that song. And it's fun because we have an Armenian family here in the band family here. So, and one other side note, I particularly passionate about this piece because I got to play it when I was a senior in high school here at Newington High School, and with John Mills as my director, who there may be a chance he's here with us tonight. He said he might be able to come. So our next piece is Sheltering Sky, and some of the students that play on the weekend over at Hart School of Music in their community division there brought this piece to me, and they said, you, Mr. Brooks, you should check this piece out. It'd be great for our wind ensemble, and I'm so glad they did because it's beautiful. Complete contrast from what we just did. I think you'll enjoy Sheltering Sky.
All right. Hello, everyone. What? My name is Sophie. I am a senior this year, and we wanted to come up and say a few words about Mr. Brooks before we play our last song for you all, since it's our last time on stage for a lot of us today. The boys are coming. There's a lot that I think we all could say. So much that some of us spent more than half our day in this room, and there's not enough words to put everything that we're feeling into that, all the time that we've spent here, all of that. But we just wanted to say thank you for this being our space. This has always been my space, and I've always known that. That's why I'm going into music. This is my space, especially here. It's just special, and it's everything you want when you walk into school and you see all your friends and you see Mr. Brooks, and he's always there to last minute print something for you or to open the dressing room for me so I can cry. I will never find a better crying spot, never a better mental breakdown spot, not in college, only here. That will always hold a special place in my heart. So thank you for everything, and we have some things for you. Ta-da. Bryce is showing it to the crowd.
Sophie made this beautiful collage of almost all of the seniors here. All nice for you, Mr. Brooks. And we all signed the back, too.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, super special.
So I have a few words for you too, Mr. Brooks. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for these last 4 amazing years that I've had with you. You really led us strong through COVID, both musically, emotionally, mentally, and I don't even know how to thank you for that, because all of us, you helped us get through that really rough time. And I know it was rough for everyone, but you were really there for us, and I really appreciate that. So thank you.
Aaron and I wanted to speak on behalf as drum majors of the marching band. We wanted to thank you personally for setting us up with such great opportunities and creating such a safe space for a wonderful community that we can be a part of, all of us, and providing us with a lot of great opportunities to excel in our future as we go on, both of us as music educators in the future, and being such a wonderful inspiration to us. And I'd also like to thank the marching band faculty as well, if any of them are out there. Everybody does such a wonderful job, but thank you for preparing us for a bright future and a wonderful community that we're happy to be a part of.
So just gonna add on to that. Earlier today, we were rehearsing at band, and the song you just heard, Sheltering Sky, beautiful, beautiful song. We were rehearsing that, and I found that during our rehearsal, I had some tears streaming down my face, and I was like, okay. And afterwards, I said to Mr. Brooks, and I was like, please don't let me cry during this concert, during this song. I won't be able to read my music. And so I realized that the reason that I was very emotional was because I was thinking of this group, and I was thinking of this wonderful, wonderful, talented group of people. And it would not be like this without Mr. Brooks, without giving us this opportunity, without giving us these just great, great things. And it's wonderful playing with a bunch of talented people. So thank you very much.
Thank you, seniors. It's very thoughtful. Yes.
We all love Mr. Brooks. Yay! Woo!
Oh my goodness. I'm going to bring all the seniors up at the end of Symphonic Band, and everyone will be on the crowd. We'll have a few more words to say, and I get to address you guys as well. So thank you so much for those generous gifts. We have a couple of guests that are going to join us on this last piece. This piece, Con, is by Julie Giroux, and we have several students that were able to attend All-State. We have 9 All-State musicians in this group in total. We had students in. That's right. We had students in choir, orchestra, band, and jazz band. The first time in my career we have someone in all 4 ensembles. We're really proud of that. And the students that were in band had an amazing opportunity where they were doing a piece by Julie Giroux, and they did a Zoom session where she was on a giant screen, and she talked to the whole All-State band about the piece, and they asked her questions, and she was hilarious, right? She's so funny and just insightful and inspiring. So what a treat that was, and these guys got to share a few of the things that they learned from her. So this piece, Khan, is about Genghis Khan. It's bombastic and loud and exciting, and this beautiful middle section that's very tender. But we needed some extra percussionists. So we have Andy Minacchio, wave, and Catherine Dahl, wave, joining us. And Mr. Clark was kind enough to join us. We also needed piano for this piece. So let's hear it from Mr. Clark back there. Anyone I'm missing? Is all our guests? Yes. And just one quick word. We're very pleased that Catherine's able to play. She has injured her arm, and she wasn't able to finish her senior year in tennis, and she wasn't able to play in the orchestra concert, although she did a lot of announcing. But she only needs one good hand to play the gong. So you're going to be hearing gong, Catherine Dahl. Thank you. Okay, here's Con. Thank you so much. I neglected to thank Charles Judge Blair, who was willing to jump on and play some percussion right back there. He's a trombonist. He's willing to jump in place and learn some of our toms and our woodblocks back there. So thank you, Charles. Thanks to all of our guests back there. Okay, we're going to switch to our symphonic band, and I'll let our wind ensemble exit off our sides. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for being patient with us while we change our set here. This next group is our symphonic band, and we have about 15 students that go back and forth every day between choir and band. So we work on this piece when the choir students are in choir, and they're going to join us on the stage for the next piece. So this is just a fun piece written for modern band, Among the Clouds. Choir students, please come join us. So our students that go back and forth from choir and band are going to join us for these next two selections. So this next piece we're going to play is called The Lords of Greenwich. It's very much a traditional band piece written in the style of Vaughan Williams and Holst, and it's been a great piece for us to work on musicality and blend and balance and following. So here's The Lords of Greenwich. Going to give the percussion a second they have a lot of shifts to do to get ready for this percussion-heavy final song, Fate of the Gods. So I want to thank a few guest percussionists we have with this ensemble. There's a few upperclassmen that play in the wind ensemble or in the orchestra that are joining us on a few various songs. We've got Anson back there with the hat, say hello. Amar, you heard him on clarinet in the wind ensemble. We've got Nate's playing some timpani. Aaron was back there playing a few things, Abrams and Jack Bogatz. So thank you to those guys, helping us out in various ways. I also want to commend Leticia DeSantos, who joined us. She's was in my piano class this semester, and was a really fine piano player. And I asked if she might be interested in jumping in and playing in the concert and band, and she's playing some ballads back there. Great job, Leticia. We're pleased to have her. Okay, our next selection is Fate of the Gods by Stephen Reinecke. I'd like to invite all of the seniors in the band program, please, to come join me up here on the stage. Work your way up. There, Amar. Here they come. Perfect, yeah. Make a line so your parents can all see you, kind of in the front here. There's a lot of seniors. They're still coming. Topher, come this way a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Can you fit, Sean? Here's our band class of 2022. Let's hear it. Look at these guys. I'm sorry? Where are they? Oh, they are? Yes, go get them. Yeah. I guess there's a few jazz band seniors getting their instruments, so we'll tell some jokes for a minute. Oh, Sophie, why don't you tell us about the instrument program? Perfect timing.
Mr. Brooks didn't want to get his joke book, so he's having me talk. So I'm sure you all saw it in the hallway on your way in. There is a table outside for our Tri-M, which is our Music National Honor Society. We are doing a service project this year. We're working with the organization Hungry for Music, which is a charity-based nonprofit that brings donated instruments to school districts across the country and some places abroad that can't afford to do so. They might also support like private lesson instructors and parents who also cannot afford to do so. So it's a really great organization. Anything you donate, if you donate instruments, are also tax deductible. But on your way out, please feel free to grab a flyer from the blue table. There's also a QR code. If you live in town and you want an instrument picked up from your house, we're happy to do so. So please feel free to look at the information. So far, it's been very successful. We collected 6 instruments today, which is a lot considering they're instruments. So please feel free to donate. We would really appreciate it.
I'd like to commend Sophie for putting that all together. She really wanted to do a service project for Tri-M, and I was overwhelmed the day that she came to me and asked if we could do something extra, and I might not have been as encouraging as I should have been. And she persisted and said, I really think we should do this. I'm going to do everything. I want to take it all on. And I said, okay, let's do it. And she has done a fantastic job, and I'm congratulating on her and her vision and her follow-through. So I'm just going to step down so I can see you guys. Look at the size of this senior class. You take up the entire front of the stage. Oh my gosh, what we have been through over the last 4 years, and so many of you, I remember getting to know you even when you were in middle school, coming down and visiting Martin Kellogg, John Wallace, and seeing you at recruiting events and seeing you at concerts. And I'm just so proud of the work that we have done and the music we have made and the intellectual conversations we have had and the jokes we've had. And I've been taken away by our music as I was at the end of Con there, taken away in the moment. And I'm so proud of the work we've done. And, Bryce, you touched on what we've been through those last 2 years. And to see you guys as sophomores go on to that remote learning and then survive and come through. And I was thinking about you so much, and as it was just as hard, as Bryce said, for all of us. I was at home trying to teach 3rd grade and 4th grade and high school orchestra and band at the same time, and it was terrible. And I was thinking about you guys so much, but knowing that we'd be getting back to this definitely helped me and kept me going through those tough times. And to be able to come back last year and have a pretty good year and then put this together this year, I'm so proud to do this with you guys and see you graduate and see you put such amazing music on the stage. I'm so proud of your work and the level of musicianship that you have risen to. I know you guys are going to keep music close to your hearts. As you guys grow older, you're going to be concert goers and supporters of the arts, and maybe someday you'll be attending an elementary school concert or a middle school concert with your kids and hearing Hot Cross Buns and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and maybe Armenian dances, if you get lucky. So let's hear it again one more time for our band class of 2022. Please bear with us. We have a big set change to go through for our jazz band. We have a fantastic program ready for you. Three songs. You're going to hear some really great clarinet stylings from Amar on the clarinet, and I think you're going to be excited to hear it. So bear with us. It'll take us about just a couple minutes. Great job, you guys. Yeah, that was really good. You're welcome, Mr. Brooks. Well done, flute. Okay, this first selection, hello, check, 1, 2. Hello, there we go. This first selection is Sing Sang Sung, which is Gordon Goodwin's take on the classic jazz tune Sing Sing Sing. And you're going to hear our clarinet featured soloist, Amar Singh. How about the NHS trombone section here? Let's Amar sing, everybody. Let's hear it. Amar traditionally plays Barry sax in this ensemble, but you heard him on clarinet and in the wind ensemble, and then he was on xylophone, bells, a few other vibes maybe, also playing with the symphonic band. Thank you, Amar. So that was obviously a feature for Amar, but also a feature for our trombone section, which you heard back there, right? So those four gentlemen that were playing that first song, all four are all-state musicians. One of them is not an all-state trombone player, he's an all-state French horn player. That's Nate, and he's playing trombone at that level also. So let's hear it for our NHS trombone section. So we have two more selections. We're going to bring the tempo way down, and we're going to feature our trombone section one more time with this nice, beautiful Stan Kenton brass ballad called A Time for Love.
Taste of a new reed. Smells like Home Depot. I got it. Stick to clarinet.
All right, you'll make it. Ready, guys? It's our trombone section again. You heard from Dylan Anktel on the trumpet a little bit there. Wave, Dylan. And you also heard a little euphonium. Our bass bone player, Ben, picked up the euphonium there. I was playing a little euphonium solo, which is something that Stan Kenton sometimes did in these pieces. And then you heard a little piano there at the end from Matt Vuong over there on the piano. Jack Bogatz was playing those last two charts. Our senior, Jack. Wave back there, Jack. And now we're pulling up sophomore Jake Tatum to play this last one, which is a classic funk tune, The Chicken. You're going to hear some solos from Dylan back there again on trumpet, and Sam Coltrera on the saxophone, and Jackson Civitillo on the saxophone. Right? Anybody else I missed? Great. While our bass player's getting set up, I'm just going to say a couple quick thank yous before we go into our last song. First, thank you to our faculty and administration. Here in Newington, we enjoy some terrific support. Mr. Clark, my colleague, and I are just thrilled every day with the support that we get from you guys. Thank you so much. I want to thank my teaching colleague, Mr. Clark. We share so many students and we do so many projects together. I couldn't do it without you, Mr. Clark. Thank you for all your work. You saw him up on stage bringing out stands and playing piano. We're a real team down here, and I really appreciate it. A big thank you to our boosters organization. We could not do particularly what we do in the fall with our marching band and this ensemble without our boosters program, so thank you so much. Our technical crew, who's running the streaming and the sound, Mr. Trowbridge, and our event crew, thank you so much. You're doing a fantastic job. And parents, for all your years, especially seniors, for coming out to your elementary school concerts and middle school concerts, and here at NHS, I hope it's been a fantastic progression to see your students grow up over all these years. But most importantly, back there, my students in the back and my students up here, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for making my job just a joy every day to come in and work with you guys and make great music and great art. We have been through so much these last 2 years, but through great adversity, we get to understand the human condition and understand each other and what great art is all about. So thank you for being here for each other these last couple years. Let's hear it one more time for our class of 22 graduates. And we're going to send them off with The Chicken. Cheryl on the alto saxophone there. Civitillo on the alto saxophone, everybody. And that was Dylan Anktel back there on the trumpet that you heard earlier. Let's hear it for Dylan. NHS Jazz Ensemble. Stand up, guys. Stand up. NHS Jazz Ensemble, everybody. Let's hear it one more time for our class of 22 seniors. Woo! Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight, and have a safe drive home.